am Wizarding World YouTuber Victoria-Maclean, and welcome back to my channel. I was going to get into like this unbagging, but somebody decided to pay attention. Pay attention, pay a visit. Oh my god, I'm so tired. What are you doing? You going back out? Soka, you come in? She only comes in here and destroys things when I'm in here. So I should shut the door, but she'll just claw it until I open it. So I just can't win either way. Come and say hello. He's my baby. He's my equal baby. Can you believe she's 1.5 years old? It's crazy how fast time's gone. Isn't it, little jingle bells? So today I am doing an unbagging. One of the stuff I bought from the Warner Brothers studio when I was there with my amazing VAs. 2 items from Noble Collection when we went there, because I didn't even know they sold this item until I was in the shop. So we went to London last weekend with my VAs, and there was 27 of us all together, including my wonderful VAs, Janice, Maria, Carol, a load of my VAs, and Floyd from Noble Collection, who's the manager of Noble Collection UK, and Chris as well, who was in the Fantastic Beasts films and recently the new Indiana Jones film. So we had the most amazing time. It was so wonderful, and to actually meet my VAs. Oh, just you. And to meet my wonderful VAs as well. Obviously not all of them, but the ones that were able to make it, it was the most magical experience ever. I have filmed everything, but the video is so long, it will take me a while to put together, but it was just so magical, and all my VAs were like meeting a member of my family. Everybody was just so incredible, and I cannot believe how lucky I am to have you all in my life. My VAs mean the world to me, and we call ourselves the VAs, Victoria's Army, but the official name is Victoria's Academy Magic. But we all call ourselves the VAs, and you don't know you don't know how much you guys mean to me. I got so tearful because I was seeing you guys personally. I actually surprised, because I was told there was going to be a couple of them at this hotel right by where Monica lives, and so on the Friday after I arrived at Monica's, we went to the hotel, and there were so many of them, and we all sat around this big table, and I haven't laughed that much, and Heidi had so many chocolates to share, so I'm amazed that I actually only put on 1.5 stones in like a month, okay, with Heidi giving me all that chocolate. But it was just so wonderful. I've had gifts from everybody. I've got a whole bag to do an unbagging with, because I said that I would do an unbagging to show you the presents I've had. Some of them handmade, some of them even loungefly bags, some of them stunning earrings, you know, some amazing handmade fluffy items that I can't wait to show. And something that I finally can place on my shelf. Oh, that card from Sandy is the first Christmas card of the year that I've had. So thank you very much, Sandy. It's on the shelf. But I can actually place my little figure on there, which has been missing so badly, because I painted an area for this little figure, and now I finally have a little figure to put there. So I bet you can guess what that is. But I can't wait to share it with you. So I just kept giving gifts, and it was like I felt really guilty, because you know, I said, well, I haven't done anything to earn gifts. But it was just, we were literally one big family, and some of the VAs had never met, but we talked on Zoom, because we do a meeting every month on Zoom, and we talked together, but we'd never actually physically met. And like, some of the VAs have now got friends for life, because we were all there for our love for Harry Potter. And we were just one big family. I did pre-warn the Warner Brothers studios that there were so many of us coming. I thought it was around 20, but there were 27 of us. And so it was a bit crazy. But as you can see from the video I'll be putting up, we all went dressed up. And it was just the most amazing experience to have so many of us in costume or in Harry Potter outfits or robes. It was just outstanding. But I tell you something, everyone went to so much detail and so much effort with the costumes. But if I could have given a prize, it would have gone to Ruth, because her costume was like, she looked like a completely different person. It was so incredible, and I just thought she really deserved something. But we gave her lots of hugs instead, you know. There was no competition, but if I could, it would have been Ruth. So I'm yapping on, but it was just such a wonderful experience. And then on Sunday, some of us met up, only some of us did, because me, Janice and Maria and Monica and Richard went off to find another shop that was outside of London, and then the VAs were around London going to the shops that they wanted to visit. And then later on that evening, then I went back to the hotel and I did meet up with a couple of them, but it literally was by chance. There was no kind of plan or anything, it was just by chance. But we all went to Noble Collection, and the ones that could go, there was quite a few of them absent because obviously they had other commitments or weren't sure what was going on, blah blah blah. So majority of us went to Noble Collection the next day, and we obviously saw Floyd, who was working. Chris wasn't working, he had a day off and he was very proud of his day off. But I did pick up an item. When I say I picked up an item from Noble, I actually didn't. It was Monica. She bought me an early Christmas present, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna leave that till last, because I had no idea that they sold these, and when I heard about them I was so excited, but bless Monica wanted to get it for me as a Christmas present. So I'm gonna, at the moment I'm yapping on, I'm just so excited about that weekend. I'm yapping on, but I'm using today, because I'm wearing the Philosopher's Stone t-shirt, I am using the wooden Harry Potter wand from the Warner Brothers studio. So this isn't the resin one, this is the actual wooden one that comes in a beautiful display box, and they are still available. I will put the link down below if I remember, but I'm going to put it back before I break it. So the first items I'm going to be showing you from the Christmas range in the Harry Potter Wizarding World Studios. Right, they have an entire shop that's just the other side of the Forbidden Forest that is dedicated to Christmas and their new Christmas range. So as you saw recently, I had, if you haven't seen it, check out this video above, because they've got the new Loungefly bag that smells of pine. How can a freaking bag smell of pine? But it does! Pine scented. They have the new Butterbeer label, Butterbeer bottles with the Christmas label, which as you saw in the video I did obviously sample, which was bloody lovely. And then a couple of other items that I wasn't sure, well, I didn't know about until after I bought those items, because these weren't on the website, and then when I went into the shops they had them there. So they have these new Harry Potter Christmas bags. They've got quite a few different ones, and then inside, oh, there is something else I want to show you, right? Did you know that New York do their own range of New York items? As in like the New York shop, the Harry Potter shop, you can only get the items if you go to the New York shop. The Warner Brothers studio in London are doing the same, but the t-shirt I wanted wasn't available. So I got the other one that was there. This again is available. They're not online, I have checked. If that changes, please let me know, because I really want the blue one. But I got this t-shirt, which is a London exclusive. It's Warner Brothers Studio Tour London, and it shows the Ukrainian Iron Belly, which is in the entrance of the Harry Potter Studios when you go into the main like gallery hall. And it is just absolutely incredible. So it shows obviously props there and then Gringotts there, and it has the kind of like little stamp of approval down there they have on these tops. But this is the exclusive Harry Potter London. How beautiful is that? I do prefer the blue one, because the blue one has the gargoyle pillars there and then Hogwarts Castle, but they only had them in small and extra small. And as much as I love the fact that they think that I am a small, I ain't, right? But that is just beautiful. Gringotts Wizarding Bank. So that is just stunning. So I do really like the t-shirt, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. This was priced at £22. So I did film the shop, obviously only part of the shop, because we were there all day. One day I will get a full video of that shop, but that ain't today. So I will put that down, but I do love that t-shirt. It's very nice. I do prefer the blue one, but that is very, very nice. So what I did love about the studio tour is they never used to really do this. What they did is before, I've obviously gone recently, and I don't know if this is like, this is the case or this has changed situation, I don't know. But when we bought things from the shops in the Christmas shop, which is halfway through the tour, just before you go to go into platform 9 3/4, which has another shop, they actually asked if we wanted our bags taken to the cloakroom, which is in the guest part. You can only go there if you come out of the tour, but then you've got to go back through the tour to get back into where you were. You can ask to go through there with a member of staff, but it can get a little bit messy because I know that there's not as many staff members on at the moment. So I was quite shocked when they said, would you like us to put this in the cloakroom at the entrance? And they took my name and everything. So I was very, very grateful because this is glass. And I really didn't want it being a problem with me walking around and knocking it against stuff, because this is glass and it's beautiful. So this was an item I actually saw online after I'd ordered my items, and I was gutted because I'd already ordered items. So when I went to the shop, as soon as I saw them, I had to have it. So it had to be done. I love their tissue paper. Look at that. It's covered in Daily Profit prints. So I always keep their tissue paper. It's stunning. I've got loads of it actually. I keep being given it. So they have packed it very well, but I have a rule that if I buy things from somewhere, I never take them out of the bag until I go and do an unbagging. So I haven't actually checked it since I came, since obviously before, but this is stunning. It is huge. It's not the size I thought it was. It's way bigger. So it looks like the wing is slightly bent. Okay, it is bent, but I can probably bend it back. Right, there we are. It's bent back, so that's okay. So these are the new jars that are on sale on their website. So they are Christmas jars. So what we would do is because they are huge. I did not expect it to be this big. I'm really shocked. So what I do at Christmas is we have a coffee table covered in sweets for Christmas. Christmas Eve comes and that table is a just dome of all different sweets. It's like honeydukes. It's crazy, but that's like our tradition. We go out, we get loads of different types of sweets, anything that people really like, and we put them all on the table. So when the kids come back from their dads, the table is glistening with sugary treats, right? But what I love is that I would be able to have the sugary treats that maybe don't have wrappers or something inside this jar. And I just think it's really, really beautiful. It might not be as very airtight because it doesn't screw on, it pushes on. So I think it is airtight, but not as airtight as you'd like. So that's the jar, that's the pattern. So it's obviously all Christmassy with like a wreath around it. It does look like it needs a good clean actually. And then you have the golden snitch on the top there, which is beautiful. I actually was very shocked at the price of these. They were only £20 and you can still use your Wizarding World Gold discount if you have it. I obviously assumed, because it was the message we had at the beginning of this year, that they were going to be discontinuing the Wizarding World Gold around the 16th of October, but they haven't got rid of it yet. They are actually gently phasing it out. So if you haven't got your pins, you need to get them. You can still get them, and you can still use your Wizarding World Gold online and in the shops as well. But I think for £20, this jar is beautiful. It seems very dirty, as in it needs a really good clean, but it's because they're you know, you can touch them, you can hold them, so there's a lot of fingerprints all over it, so it does need a clean. But it is absolutely beautiful. So I will be using that at Christmas. So the last item I bought from the Warner Brothers studio tour, okay? We were in the Christmas shop and the girls, there were so many of us walking around because we must have spent, collectively, there must have been quite a lot of money spent because 27 of us and we all walked out of there with something. And I saw these in the Christmas shop and I literally ran up to them and hugged them because they're sparkly, and the girls took a picture of me doing it. I'll have to dig it out, but it was so funny because it was like, it's sparkly and it's a Spirit jersey. I freaking love it. Now these Spirit jerseys are not cheap. They are £60 before discount, so you do get your discount. This one is to die for. It's sparkly, as you can see, it's all sparkly with the Hogwarts crest. It's been in the bag the whole time, so that's why it's creased with the Hogwarts crest, but the back is to die for. Look at that. Hogwarts is my home. And then you've got a gorgeous silver Hogwarts castle at the bottom. I love these spirit jerseys. I'm properly into these spirit jerseys at the moment, because I've got the Diagon Alley one, which actually had somebody chase me down the street to ask me where it came from. I've got my Yule Ball one, which I wore in a video recently, which I love, and I only got it from New York because I hadn't seen them anywhere else because they sold out last Christmas, so I was like, oh, I've got to have it. And this one. I love the spirit jerseys. Please keep doing them, because I love how you've got something really simple at the front, and then you've got this massive, like, sparkly, silvery, amazing stuff at the back. But the sparkle, look at it sparkle. You know how much I love my sparkle. I'm not like into like massive sequins or anything, but like a little sparkle is all a girl needs to feel special, in my opinion. So a little bit of sparkle goes a long way. But I absolutely love this spirit jersey, and I've been desperate to do the unbagging so I can get into it. I can actually wear it then, finally. So keep producing spirit jerseys, Warner Brothers. I freaking love them, okay? Okay, so the last item in this video is a Noble Collection item. So I'll show you how big the bag is, right? Look at that. Look how big the bag is. So when Monica brought it to me, she was like, Merry Christmas. I was like, what have you done? So I'm so chuffed with this, but I will show you this if you guys don't know about them. Noble Collection do tote bags. So you can get a tote bag if you go in there. Obviously, you've got to buy them, but they do tote bags. This one's Monica's because I've already got one, but I absolutely love these tote bags. They're so gorgeous. So make sure if you do go visiting, you get your tote bag, obviously, with your shopping. So, and they are properly thick tote bags. They're not cheapy, nasty things. They really are well made. Okay. Didn't know this was a thing. But did you know now, if you go to Warner Brothers, if you go to Noble Collection, downstairs, not only can you have a photograph with the most amazing chess piece ever that they created for their window shop, their window display at Hamleys. It's now in the Noble Collection shop because they don't need it at Hamleys anymore, so you can have your photograph with it. But you can also sit on the wonderful kind of throne I like sitting on when I do my videos there, and be sorted into your houses with an interactive hat. But this interactive hat, you don't need to press any buttons. It knows and it just goes off, and it's not like the same thing over and over and over again. It put me in the wrong house, but hopefully it'll do this, put me in the right house this time. But we had the best time playing with it. It's massive. So I didn't even know they did them. Had no idea that they did these. And so, yes, okay, you've got interactive hats. You can buy interactive hats, but this is a Noble Collection one. So, in it actually is, it's animatronic, but you press I'll show you how it works. But it goes off by itself. What's that say? Press here to try me. Oh, no, he's dead. But it's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to take him out of his box and show you how it works. So it's electronic interactive prop replica of the sorting hat from Harry Potter. So I will show you. It's a sorting hat, comes to life with motion and sound. Move, mouth and tip of hat with hand controls. It's hilarious because Tyrone, one of my friends on my VAs, he was trying to explain to me how this thing works and I was just wetting myself. So I will never forget the flipping bit. That is just hilarious. Okay, squeeze controls to see the hat flip. Right, so I'm doing that, right, look. But when you do it, it kind of goes like that. It's so funny. Okay, so I'm going to cut this all off and I'm going to get it to work for you because I love this. Pull here to play. Right, okay, so it looks like it's got batteries in it, so that's great. So I'll sort that out in a sec. I'm just cutting it from the box for now. Right, so I've got little plastic bits. I need to grab them before the cat decides to eat them. So I've got that bit there. The rim of it is metal, so you can move it about to get it to like sit how you want. So I'll get rid of that squeeze control bit because we don't need that bit. It's very secure. I suppose I don't want it kind of, you know, disappearing, do they? Right, so it's got obviously stuff in the middle. So I pull this out. It's have a look, because it was very quiet when we tried it, because you can try one in the Noble Collection shop and sit on this really lovely seat while you're doing it. It's a seat I love using when I'm filming there. I have to have my throne. I mean, not that I'm a princess or anything, but you know, it's got to be done. Okay, let's have a look. Can we just get rid of all the little plastic bits, because I don't want my cat thinking that it's something else. She's like a little 2-year-old picking stuff off the floor and putting it in her mouth. Pain in my rear end she is, but I love her so much. Okay, so let's try. Right. I don't know if you can hear it.
So try me on, and I will tell you where you ought to be.
It's very well made. Right, let's try the hat on. Apparently if you have a bun or something, it's less likely to pick up your head, like the fact that you've put it on, because Tyrone really struggled because he had a bun there. Right, okay, so look, my head's really big, so I don't know if it'll fit. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to press it because my head's too big for it to fit. My head is huge. Oh, hang on.
Your head, the sorting hat can't see. So try me on, and I will tell you where you ought to be.
I'm pressing this bit here. And then you've got the bit at the top. I can feel it doing its thing. It doesn't want to work now. I need Harry to come down, I think. Harry! Your head's only tiny. Put this on. Put the bottle down. See if this works with your head, because it won't work with mine because my head's too big.
I'm here though.
Oh!
Where's the mouth?
Daring.
Griffin.
Oops.
You can tell isn't that what he says to Harry?
He does, yeah, but they changed it, they have, so it takes longer for him to make a decision. It can take a while sometimes. Ty put it on and it took forever. Yeah, put it on, take it off and put it on again. Is it because of the pressure at the front, I wonder?
Is that a mouse?
Yeah, it's because you press these, you do. That flips the hat. You can't see it, hang on. That flips the hat. And then that moves the mouth. But I can't get it to... It worked just now.
Better be
Slytherin. This is it, isn't it? I can't... Ah!
I'm touching it as well.
Very difficult. Right then. Right. Okay. Just and loyal. True. Yes. Clearly. Hufflepuff.
Yeah, that was my hand. Not me. Let's try again. Hang on. There it is. Let's try me. Go on. Oh, let go, let go. He's enjoying plus that.
Right then. Right. Okay. Yes. A ready mind. You belong in Ray.
Yay! You picked the right house!
Sit in there. Yeah.
Go on, pop on.
Right then. Right. Okay. Cunning. Shrewd. Let's see. Slither.
Hey!
Yes.
Oh, that's so much fun!
That's really cool. Right, I'm going to play my game.
Okay, Baba. Thank you! That was a lot of fun, to be fair. But I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so well made as well. These are £60. So they are a little pricey, but the quality of this compared to others, I think is really, really good. I do have an animatronic one where his mouth moves like that, which I do really love, and it fits. No, it doesn't fit. You can't put that on your head. I bought it so when I did kids events years ago, because I did a lot of stuff for the Harry Potter book night, so I'd do a whole thing for it. I bought it so when the kids came and got their house, that they could be put into their house, and some of them were so disappointed they weren't in certain houses. I was like, I'm so sorry, I've got no control over it. You know, looking at the mums, and the mums are like, is it going to say it? Is it going to say it? Oh, it's so funny. But this, I mean, this is really, really nice. It's incredibly thick. It's not cheap, it's not nasty, and you can get a pretty big head in there. My head is huge, okay? I have got a very big head, but I can get it on, kind of. But I think it's more for like maybe smaller heads perhaps. But I can get it on, and obviously you've got this as well. So it is a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm glad Harry came down and did that. I really like this. So when I was playing with it, I could get the one on my head in the shop. So whether it stretches, I don't know. But when I was playing with it in the shop, Floyd said how much it was. And obviously I'm trying to be really good with money. And Monica said my face just dropped because I can't afford it. And she said, I didn't know what she was doing. I had no idea what she was doing. She said, Mum, I need you to go upstairs. She said, don't be cross to me. She said, but can I get you an early Christmas present? And I said, I guess. Because I do feel guilty. We do feel guilty. And then when we came out of the shop, she just handed me this bag. And there was my sorting hat. I love him so much. He's so cool. Don't forget though, if you buy things online through Noble Collection, you can actually earn crowns. They're points. You can't earn them in the shop, but you can earn them online. Detail of the hat is really, really nice. These patches are gorgeous. Maybe it's a little bit too clean, but he is incredibly well made. So I am very, very happy with it. And of course it is an officially licensed item, and it's by Noble Collection. I mean, come on now. So that is it. Let me know what you think of my buys from the Warner Brothers studio and from Noble Collection as well. Until next time, take care. I love you all, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Want to check out more of my content? Take a look at this video right here or this video right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.